Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a new video here for you, and this is the first of its kind, so I'm just giving this a try. I'm not sure how people are going to feel about this one. If you like it, let me know and I'll do more, but if not, then that's fine, I don't have to. It's just something I thought I'd give a try because I am someone who watches chart analyst videos, but I'll be completely honest, I do find them quite hard to watch because they're usually so extensive, and blockchain backer is somebody who I do watch quite extensively. But yeah, like if you look at this video, it's 25 minutes, and like, although I do like to watch it to just get an idea of where the market is, I do find it a lot at times. So I'm just thinking from the general perspective of someone who likes to watch videos and someone who likes to know about the market, but maybe just finds the whole chart data video kind of stuff a bit boring, that kind of thing. And so what I've done is I've just took notes, and I thought I'd just give a quick breakdown of the blockchain backers video. And so if this is something that people would like, then obviously I'll continue to do this. Let me know. But if not, this is just a trial thing. So I'll start off with what he's saying here. The first thing he got into is saying how Bitcoin's current price chart is basically following a very similar pattern to the 2021 chart before it rallied. So that's before like the whole bull run. So obviously that's looking very positive, right? It's looking like it's following the same kind of trend. So it's looking like it should be expecting to go into some kind of bull run very soon. The next thing he got into was basically how Bitcoin follows the stock market. And I don't know if you've known this, but basically the stock market is starting to hit new all-time highs and stuff like that. It's obviously presenting the opportunity for Bitcoin to rally. So once again, now we've got another thing here that's looking very positive in terms of Bitcoin to potentially have its turn to, start rallying exponentially, and we going into the full-blown bull run, right? I've said this before, I do think we are currently in a bull run as it stands. I just think we're waiting for the thing to solidify it, which I personally think is going to be the Bitcoin ETF. So everything that the blockchain backer is saying so far is obviously sounding very positive. Yeah, it's sounding like, the things are in place for Bitcoin to have a rally. Right, the next thing he's talking about is obviously the stock market, because he's talking about how Bitcoin is following the stock market. So he's basically saying, well, is the stock market actually having a true breakout, or is it a fake out? So a fake out is basically like a fake pump, so kind of like a bull trap, that kind of thing, where it's looking like it's going to start rallying and tearing up and then it just drops, dramatically, that kind of thing. And blockchain backer actually said he thinks it's a fake out. So this is the first point that he's made where he's actually being a bit more negative now. This is where he's actually saying, this might not be what we need it to be. But this is the thing. One thing that I will say about this, what I wasn't 100% sure on, I don't know if when he's talking about this, he's just talking very short term. Like, I don't know if he's just talking about, okay, like this is going to be a fake pump that's going on right now, but within the next 2-3 weeks, we'll be back to getting into the bull territory, that kind of thing. So that wasn't too clear to me from what I heard. But then he starts talking in regards to why he thinks it's a fake out. And this is a very valid point, because this is something I've seen in my own personal time within the crypto market. He's basically saying how usually when Bitcoin has products and stuff like that, it usually results in a reversal. And what we mean by that is, so you get something like an announcement of let's just say, for example, Bitcoin futures being announced. And everybody's thinking, oh, that, that should be great. That should be, really positive for Bitcoin. So everybody gets in, they load up, and then the market actually doesn't react to it positively. It actually drops. So, you all think it's going to be this positive thing, and then it does the complete opposite. Another thing was a Bitcoin strategy ETF. That was another thing that came out. Again, didn't do too well. There was also a shorting Bitcoin product that came out. And so people was like, oh, great, we can all short Bitcoin and that'll make it drop, exponentially. And the price risen. So again, this is where they talk about how they say, the market can be more irrational for longer than you can be solvent. I've said it in a lot of my content that investing is a psychological thing. It doesn't react the way you want it to react. And I think that's because if it was easy, everybody would make money, right? If it was the obvious answer, you'd always just get in and always make money. It's not going to be that simple. And so the stock market, the crypto market, whatever financial market we're talking about here, it never reacts the way you would expect it to react. And I think that's done by design. I don't think it's meant to react how you would expect it to react, because it would just be too easy to make money if that was the case. And so with all these points, he's basically talking about his, pros and cons as to why he thinks. He's not really sure if Bitcoin is going to rally or not. So he's not certain from what I gathered. He's given his reasons as to why he thinks things could be going well. And he's given his reasons as to why he's not sure it's going to go well. He did say, like, overall with 2024, he's thinking that this is going to be a thing where, it's not just going to be euphoria the whole way through. He thinks that it's going to be a bumpy ride. Like, he thinks it's going to be ebbs and flows, which, to be honest, that's just the way it works. Even in a bull market, it's not like things constantly go up forever. There's still retraces and stuff like that. And that's why I say, like, now, I do think we're in a bull market. Some people might say, oh, well, not everything's gone up yet, or there's still cryptos that are retracing and still going down and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that doesn't mean that we're not in a bull market, right? Like, even in a bear market, you can have cryptos that can still pop up and have a quick jump in price and stuff like that. You still have these outliers and stuff like that happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything is just going to be bad. And so this is where I'm talking about in regards to this whole thing with the crypto market. Don't think that just because there's going to be stuff like retraces or anything like that, that means, we're not in a bull market or anything like that. That's just the way the market goes. It's never just up, 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 up. Because again, that's way too easy, right? It's way too easy if you just jump on something that's always going up completely. There's going to be retraces. There's going to be consolidation, all those kind of things. This is a natural part of the market. And so, yeah, that was the general gist of what I got from this video. There wasn't really a clear way. And I think this is because with chart analysts, they're really just giving you the pros and the cons. They're giving you the for and the against. Like, I don't think he's 100% set on what's going to happen with the Bitcoin ETF. It sounds to me like he's more thinking that this is going to be like a bull trap where, everybody's getting in expecting the ETF to be something that really makes it have a huge run. But I think he believes it's going to be like a short-lived thing, like a buy the rumor, sell the news. So he thinks that everybody's really kind of already got in now with the news of it coming out. And then when it comes, there's probably going to be a lot of people who, once the price starts pumping, they're going to sell. Yeah, they're going to make their profit, which, that does make sense because once it starts to go up, that's what people do. People who've got significant amounts of any type of crypto, it doesn't take a lot in terms of percentage jumps for them to make a lot of money. Like, if you've got, like, let's say millions in any kind of crypto, if that jumps up just like, 1%, 2%, for them, that could be like hundreds of thousands of pounds that they make from just those little jumps. It doesn't take like the kind of price jumps that people who are looking for like the life-changing wealth and who are looking for like, the 60x and that kind of stuff and looking 1,000% jumps and stuff like that. They don't need that kind of price. So they are probably going to take their profit when it does go up, and they'll probably make enough of a dent where they've got so much of that crypto that it probably will put downward sell pressure on the price. You know what I mean? So I do completely understand that. And it does make sense. As I say, it does make sense in terms of the ETF being something that could be a buy the rumor, sell the news, because I've seen it plenty of times before. This isn't something that's new. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. But I think the thing that I will just say in regards to that is like, you've got to look at the long-term impact if that is the case. Like, okay, maybe that does become a buy the rumor, sell the news. So it does have a temporary pump and then it drops. But what you've got to understand then is that Wall Street can now start promoting Bitcoin spot ETF. They're going to be promoting it to the massive. They're going to be promoting it to their wealthy clients. Like, they are going to be selling this product like crazy. So when you think about that, over time from that, I think the hype will build up, and I do think that will definitely start the narrative. I think long term it will be positive overall. So overall, to me, I think even if it does become a buy the rumor, sell the news, to me, it's going to do what it needs to do, and that's bringing people into the crypto market, and that's what we ultimately need. So that's the general gist of what I got from this. I'll leave it there because I haven't really got nothing else to say. But what do you guys think? First and foremost, do you like this content? Do you like me making a more simplified version of these types of videos? Would you like me to do more of this in the future? And secondly, what do you think about this in regards to the Bitcoin spot ETF? Do you think this is going to be good for Bitcoin and the crypto market as a whole overall? Or do you not agree with this? Do you not think this is going to actually do anything? Do you think it's just going to be like a buy the rumor, sell the news and nothing big really comes out of it at all? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.